Strategic management. Threats from new competition. According to the SCP model, new competitors are motivated to enter into an industry by the superior profits that some incumbent firms in that industry may be earning, with the absence of any barriers to entry will continue as long as any firms in the industry are earning competitive advantages. New competitors are able to easily enter into the industry, compete with the existing firms, and take market share. Is a reduced profit potential as more competitors are in the industry. Types of competition. Perfect competition. Perfect competition is an ideal type of market structure where all producers and consumers have full symmetric information, no transaction cost, where there are a large number of producers and consumers competing with one another. Monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition characterizes an industry which many firms offer products or services that are similar but not perfect substitutes. Monopolistic competition is closely related to the business strategy of brand differentiation. Monopolistic is a form of competition that characterizes a number of industries that are familiar to consumers in their day-to-day lives. Oligopoly is when a small number of producers work either explicitly or tacitly to restrict output and/or fix prices in order to achieve above normal market returns. An oligopoly can block new entrants, slow innovation, and increase prices, all of which harm consumers. Monopoly. A natural monopoly is a type of monopoly that arises due to unique circumstances where high startup costs and significant economies of scale lead to only one firm being able to efficiently provide the services in a certain territory. Monopoly, characterized by the absence of competition, which can lead to high cost of consumer, inferior products and services, and corrupt business practices. Possible barriers to entry into an industry. Economies scale. As a firm volume of production increases, its costs begin to fall. This is a manifestation of economies of scale. Product differentiation. The brand strength of the product as a result of effective communication of its benefits to target market. Cost advantages independent of scale as barrier to entry. In addition to the barrier that have been cited, incumbent firms many have a whole range of cost advantages independent of economies of scale compared to new competitors. Government policy as a barrier to entry. Governments, for their own reason, may decide to increase the cost of entry into an industry. Threats from existing competitors. New competitors are important threat to the ability of firms to maintain or improve their level of performance. But they are not the only threat in the firm's environment. A second environmental threat comes from the intensity of competition among a firm's current direct competitors. Existing competitors, a company competitive position is threatened by the entry of new rivals in the same sector. The company future depends on it. Threat of new competitor, on the other hand, speaks to the capacity of new firms to enter a particular sector or market. Threats of substitute products. A firm's direct competitors may not meet customers' needs in the same way as a firm's own products or services. Substitutes can ultimately replace an industry's products and services. So, yung substitute products, it is the availability of the other products that a customer could purchase from outside of an industry. In this case, price points are limited by the prices at which substitutes are available, thereby limiting the amount of profitability that can be generated within an industry.